Our good friend Bartek is the creative director of this gorgeous-looking Metroidvania from developers Plot Twist, which the studio just likes to call Ben Fox. We got to see a lot of new gameplay and dive into some of the key systems. Worth mentioning up front, this is still a development in progress, so there are some glitches here and there. According to Bartek, the main inspiration for the game and atmosphere was mixing Lovecraftian vibes with film noir beats wrapped up into a 1920s era world. Overall, it's a very dark game in some of its themes, so don't expect a game for kids here. The demo itself occurs in the second hour or so of the game, so we've already unlocked some of the abilities and items. First up is our Lovecraftian demon companion, which allows titular character and self-proclaimed detective Ben to plunge into memories and feelings of characters, which makes Ben, according to Bartek, a peculiar detective with a troubled past. I particularly liked the discussion and conversation between Ben and the creature within, who is less than pleasant at times. Fans of the character Venom will enjoy the interplay between the two. The family mansion acts as a sort of hub for the player to come back to and unlock new abilities and check in with characters, and is a detailed visual feast to say the least, chock full of clues relating to the case you're investigating. You can purchase upgrades for existing items and even get tattoos that unlock new powers for your tentacled companion. The game is a mixture of all the things Metroidvanias are known for: platforming, combat and exploration, but there's also an emphasis on investigation. You are a detective after all, so players can expect plenty of rituals and puzzles to figure out. Oh, and of course, epic boss fights. Descending into limbo in what I presume is Ben's father's mind, the world becomes eerie and distorted, mixtures of warped architecture and overgrown wildlife. It's also full of all sorts of monsters and foes to avoid or exterminate, and we got to see some of the powers that Ben can wield, from defensive barriers and what I can presume is an old school flintlock style pistol. One standout for me was the stone skin ability, where Ben literally became rock to avoid damage from incoming attacks, as well as using it offensively to barrel through stunned enemies. We also see a glimpse of the Twilight Zone, an area constantly shifting and wriggling, where players seemingly use light as the main way to stay off harm. We get a few glimpses of the sprawling and vast in-game map, and it will certainly tick all the boxes for Metroidvania fans. On speaking with Bartek, there is some great accessibility options planned, with different modes for colour blindness, combat simplification, subtitle options and puzzle hints and prompts, which is great to see from smaller titles, so I applaud the developers on this. We've been spoiled on Xbox with recent genre greats like the Ori franchise, but thankfully the last case of Benedict Fox is most assuredly a looker. I have some concerns around some of the animations and movements, as they seemed a little awkward at a glance. Again though, this isn't final footage, and it is a confident look at what is sure to be one of the highlights from Idea Xbox this year. I can't wait to go hands-on myself later this spring, when the game releases straight on to Xbox Game Pass. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this quick look at the last case of Benedict Fox, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and why not ring that notification bell so that we can let you know when we've got more content. And we'll see you next time.